And hello, Garwood. My name is Vinny Carney. I'm the co-founder of Garwood Live. I'm also a volunteer on the Mayor's Wellness Campaign Committee. I have my fellow volunteer here with me, Tony from Outrun Your Fork Training. Hey, Tony, thanks for joining us today.
Yeah, it's my pleasure. Thanks for having me, Vinny.
So we're putting this together on behalf of the Mayor's Wellness Campaign. There's going to be a lot more of these coming. Today, Tony is going to take you through one of our first challenges here. It's going to be the Bingo Fitness Challenge. So, Tony, why don't you tell them a little bit about it, and we'll replace my face with a bingo card.
Awesome. Guys, so, thanks for having me here, Vinny. I am Tony Bianchino from Outrun Your Fork Personal Training. And on behalf of the Mayor's Wellness Campaign, we want to bring you guys a lot of fun, some fitness and nutrition tips to help keep you moving. Because at this point, we're all pretty much either settled into the new normal of sheltering in place, or we're starting to get really bananas and can't wait for it to end. Either way, we want to help you get moving, get healthy. Our hips are getting tight. Maybe we put on a couple of pounds and we're just sick of it. So we put together a really, really cool fitness bingo at the mayor's request. It was a really great idea. And it's going to include some fun activities and a few ways you can win. So if you're looking at the board, you see that you can, just like any bingo, you could go across horizontally, you could go down vertically, you could go diagonally across, and you could black out the entire board. So our goal is to have you guys pick one, a vertical, horizontal, diagonal, for each week. So this is going to last us 5 weeks, all right? And also to be able to black out the whole board. And there's a few ways you could win. So let's go over those rules, and then let's actually show you some of the exercises, okay? So you can get 5 in a row. When you get 5 in a row, post a picture or a video. So as you're doing this, it's very, very important that you post a photo or a video of you doing this on your Facebook page, on your Instagram account, and tag Garwood. I got to find out, the handle for Garwood, but I know it's Garwood Mayor's Wellness Campaign. And on Instagram, I assume they would tag the mayor, or we'll figure out what that is.
I'm gonna have to get back to you on Instagram. I don't actually know if any of us have an Instagram account hooked to a Facebook page, including the mayor. We will put something up on the comments or in the text of the post when we post this video.
Okay, cool. And at the very least, you could tag, Outrun Your Fork on it too, and we'll make sure that we see your fun post. So share it to your personal page, tag us so we see it. The person who completes the challenge first will get a special prize, okay? Those prizes are being determined right now by the committee and by the mayor, so we'll have those for you, but they're going to be really, really cool prizes. Now, have fun with this. There's going to be a prize for first finisher. There's going to be a prize for best achieved or highest achiever, right? There's going to be a prize for most original. So, maybe yesterday, if you did it on May the 4th, you got out there in your Star Wars gear and you all went for a walk for the whole family. You're also going to get, and that's another thing, you could double up on these. One of them is completing the challenges or completing a row as a family. So whether you've worked out before, done exercise before, done activity before or not, this game is for you. So we'll be able to teach the beginner on how to do it, as well as the seasoned veteran that's going to be able to do it, because people call me Tony the Fork. They think I'm great at all this stuff, but we've all gone through and started somewhere. So that's what I like to teach you today. So if you look at the board, you see the different ways you can win, but let's look at the first one. It's a walk or a jog, and I hope to God you guys don't need me to demo a walk for you or a jog, right? I feel pretty confident. I feel very, very confident, as a matter of fact, that anybody can get out and walk or jog. Now, if you have injuries and that's an issue, we will put in some other tips and ideas. If there's something specifically you cannot do because of a physical limitation, or some other limitation, put it in the comments and we will find something for you to do so you could participate, have fun, enjoy it, and get some benefit out of this, because we want to be all inclusive and have all of you have a really great time with this, okay? So walk or jog. If we're going across horizontal, you could walk or jog. The next one is weight training, and it's a guy holding the weights up here. So that means you're going to work upper body that day if you're going across. Upper body could be done in so many different ways. You could use your own body weight, and we'll demo these. You could use, simple laundry detergent jugs or water bottles. If you have weights, you could use those. You could use the dog food bag. I mean, whatever it takes to get it done, you can do it. Okay. And jumping jacks, we'll demo that. Then you would do lower body on the next day. And then after that, you'll do a plank. Now, you are more than welcome to combine these in each day and do a lump of these each day for 5 days. And we gave you 2 rest days. Okay. You get one more than God. So the first is a walk or a jog. Weight training. We have a whole video, a whole bunch of videos called 30-minute workouts in 3 feet of space. And they feature my wife doing a workout with just detergent bottles. So she picked up these bottles, and one of the things you could do is you could do basic toning and tightening for your arms, right? I'm going to pick this up for you since we're doing upper body. And you could take these detergent bottles, you could take weights, and you could just bring them up and curl it. And I think most of us can very easily do this. You want to pick something that's heavy enough to be a challenge for you. You could also curl it and then press it straight up overhead, bring it back down, nice and easy. So that would be a curl and a press. Okay, so you do that anywhere from 10 to 15 times. Make it a little bit of a challenge. Give a video or a photo of you, your family, doing this in creative ways. You could take them and bring them straight out. Okay, so you're working your arms, right, the front of your arms, and you're working your shoulders. You did this first, your curl and your press. Okay, and then you did your side lift for your shoulders. If anything causes you any pain or uncomfortability, don't do it. Leave that one out and do something else. The regression for this, you just don't want to lift if it's causing you any kind of pain. Okay, you have that. And then you could grab a chair. You could take your detergent bottle and just bring it out and down. This is a pretty good one for any level. There's not too much that would cause you pain. If you have like twinges in your shoulders, this one should still be fine. Again, you'll do 10 to 15 of them. You can also do it straight over your head with one arm or 2. And again, this works the back of your arm. I can't tell you how many times I hear complaints that people want to tighten up the back of their arms, right? And this one will do it for you, right? So those are some great upper body workout that you could do. The other thing you can do is push-ups. Now, push-ups are really great because if you've never done push-ups before, you can't do push-ups, there's a good starting point for you, and it's called an elevated push-up, which means instead of being here, your body is more like this. You can do that against a wall. I'll show against the cabinet. You could also do it against a deck if you started to get good, or a dresser. So you're going to lean on the wall. You'll push in and push away. You'll push in and push away. Now, who would do something like this? Well, somebody that's never done push-ups before, or a guy who had surgery and came out of an injury and couldn't do anything else. So I was doing wall push-ups, right? And this was only a year and a half ago. So it's for any level. So if you've done that, you could slowly bring yourself down. You can't see here, but I have a dresser here. You could lean on the dresser, okay, and push forward and push up. And then as you get good at it, you could go onto the floor and do a knee push-up, okay? You'll use this later on when it's just push-ups in one of the box. So a knee push-up, you come on your knees, lean forward, get a full plank position here. You're going to fall forward and up. The mistake people make is they do this, okay? What that does is it puts a lot of pressure on your shoulders and doesn't really get your chest stronger. So you want to fall from the knee, keep a full plank in your body, a straight line, as if you had a board tied from your head to your butt, and you had to keep that board straight and in line, okay? And then, of course, there's a full push-up. Now, some of you fitness freaks may want to have fun and do a hopping push-up, right? A dynamic plyo push-up. Whatever you want to do is fun. So that's your upper body. And then we have jumping jacks. Make an X. 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 And say it when you do it. X. All right? Very simple. The next one is lower body. Okay, so weight training, same thing. You could use your jugs, your detergent bottles, and you could hold them here. You could hold them up and squat. So we're almost completed with the week. Down and up. Keep them at your sides. Down and up. Do them without the bottles. Down and up. Now, Tony, I don't squat because I have knee pain. All right, we got something for you. So if you're going to squat and you have knee pain, use a chair or put some pillows on the chair to raise it up. You can literally just sit down, stand up. Now, when you do it, proper squat form teaches you to push from your heels and keep the weight and pressure from your heels right through the back, through the hip. So you're going to hit back, you sit down, push from the heel and the hip, and stand up. This way your knee doesn't move above your toe line like that. If you do that, look at the pressure. The angle comes right to the knee. What that does is it puts a lot of shearing pressure right on the knee. It's a sure way to hurt your knee. Sit down, stand up. Tony, it hurts when I sit in a chair. Okay? Put some pillows up, some books, find a higher chair, and don't squat as deep. Now, if that even causes you pain, don't do squats. You can do leg lifts. You lay on the floor, one leg straight out, the other up and down. Or you could bend this leg and bring this knee as high as this knee. Right, like that. Down and up. Down and up. Okay, keeping your head down. And up, okay? So squats, lunges, right? You can do squats and lunges for lower body. You can alternate. Again, if you have knee pain, you can't do these, or you ought not to. All right, squats, lunges. You could do calf raises for your lower legs. And this is all leg day. You can do one at a time. All right, and don't forget the back of the legs. 9 times out of 10 when people have back pain, it's because of a weakness in the hips, a weakness in the butt, a weakness in the hamstrings. So we're going to teach you how to work hamstrings as well. They're called hamstring or glute bridges. Okay? Real simple. There you go. You're going to keep your legs out a little, push your heels into the floor, and just push up and down. Up and down. If you can do that, lift one foot up and down. Palms up and down. You can do 10 on each leg or 10 all together. And there's lower body. And then we have a plank. There's 2 planks, a high plank and an elbow plank. So a high plank is on your hands. It's the start of a push-up position, right like this. Now, you can do it here on your elbows. The goal with the plank is to keep your torso straight. Don't let your butt dip and don't leave it up high. Keep it just flat like a board and hold it. Use a watch, time yourself for 5 seconds, time yourself for 10 seconds, 15 seconds. We put a plank challenge, right, Vin? We put a plank challenge up there.
Yes.
That shows you how to start your plank and work up to 4 to 5 minutes at the end. All right, that's week 1 if you went horizontal. Week 2, we start with hiking. Okay. If you can't hike, take a walk. If you don't know how to hike, Google it. Hiking is easy. The next one is weight training, lower body. Repeat what you did the other week. Mobility. Flexibility and strength go together. Mobility movements, gosh, there's a lot there. So we're going to talk about mobility and flexibility all at once. So we'll come back to that. You have weight training, upper body, and then sit-ups. Guys, sit-ups. You know sit-ups? Sit-ups are simple. Down, up, down, up. Now, if you can't do a sit-up, tuck your feet under the couch and you'll get assistance. Okay, the feet under the couch will help you sit up a little better. If you can't do a sit-up, just do a crunch, right? A crunch is here to here to here. If that's no good, you could try what we call a dead bug. Hands up, legs up, lift your shoulders off the floor, and just hold it. Sometimes the dead bug hurts people's neck, so take a tennis ball, stick it between your chest and your chin, and hold it there while you lift up. It'll take the pressure off your neck because you're squeezing the front. Whenever you have a cramp, let's say your neck is hurting in the back, if you flex the front, this has to elongate and relax. So if your tension is like this, like we get from sitting all day, right? If you flex the front, it'll take the pressure off the back. Now, the next week, you can skip. Skipping is great. We did this as kids, right? So skipping, you'll do down the street or the park, and it's up and up. So I will skip to you a few steps. Yay! And you have to say yay when you do it, okay? If you got a little spot and you need to do it inside, you could just skip in place. Yay! Or skip back and forth. Just don't run over anything. And then you have upper body weight training. You get a free spot. Free spot after that. Okay? And then lower body weight training. And then a bike ride. If you don't know how to ride a bike, get a tricycle. If you don't have a bike or a trike, go for a walk or a run. Then you got to walk or a jog. Again. This time you got to grow a beard, though. See, that guy's got a beard. If you don't know how to walk or jog, we got more problems. Then you got weight training. Yoga! Yoga! I got a great guy. I got some yoga videos up there. So rather than show you the yoga poses, there's a good flow you should do. You could go, we'll actually link you to one of our yoga videos. So you can practice that. And he goes through a regression of how to start out for beginners and then how to go advanced. His name's Graham. He's right in Garwood, and he was right above our studio. Then you got upper body weight training again and push-ups. We showed you push-ups. So scroll back in the video, learn how to do your push-ups. Then you got a jog or a run. Hopefully by this time, you've built up to a jog or you've built up to a run if you were jogging before. Then you got upper body weight training. You got flexibility. You got weight training. And then jump rope. Now, if you don't have a jump rope, like I don't have a jump rope, you can just jump in place and circle your arms. Yeah, do that for 60 seconds. See how you feel. So flexibility and mobility are two different items. People usually confuse them as the same. Now, when you are doing exercise, you have to make sure that your joints are mobile, that they're moving, and that your muscles, tendons, and ligaments are flexible. Okay, so there's a difference between range of motion, mobility, and flexibility. Both increase the range of motion that you have, but more importantly, they allow your muscles and tendons to be stronger, more pliable, and you'll get less injury. They'll be less tight. The key there is never stretch. Okay, never stretch for flexibility prior to working out. You should do a dynamic warm-up, okay? So before weight training, what's a dynamic warm-up for your upper body? Well, there's some very simple things. You can take your arms and slap yourself in the back like this, right? You do that for about 30 seconds. You can roll your shoulders forward. You can roll your shoulders back. And again, at your level of comfort, you don't want to do anything that's causing pain, and you don't want to do anything that will cause pain. So move slowly at your range of motion. If you've never done it before, just move nice and gentle, okay? Once you warm up, then you could go into your workout. All right, lower body dynamic warm-ups are simple things like kick your leg to the side, right? So you're going to cross your body. I'm holding on to a file cabinet here, okay? And then you switch legs, of course, right? And then you kick to the front. Now, when you kick to the front, you can allow your leg to bend in the back. So watch. And again, I would say it's aggressive, but it's purposeful. Kick, back, kick, back, kick. From the side, it looks like this. Let's see. It bends in the back. I have to stand here. And then kick. Okay? Those are a couple of good ones. And then you can do leg reaches. I love leg reaches. So if you have a tight side of the legs, side of your legs, like your IT band is tight, or your glutes are tight, or your back is tight, these are the best. You're going to take both legs straight down. One leg up, reach over to the floor, come back up. Now, you don't want to touch down. You want to touch up closer to your hip. You're going to come up and down, and then switch legs. Up, down, up, down. Okay? Those are great. And my favorites, now that you're all warmed up, are Russian baby makers. Okay? Squat down, sit in the bucket. Grab your ankles, wide hips, wide feet. Grab your ankles, sit in the bucket, and bring your chest up. So you're opening your hips and you're stretching everything along that chain. So guys, first do a dynamic warm-up, do a little bit of stretching, then you can move through your workout. And again, we got some really great prizes. We're going to have a lot of fun with this. So prizes are to be determined, but they're going to be great. What else? It's hot in my house. I wonder how it is in your house.
I'm cool.
See, he's nice and cool. Make sure during your workout you are hydrating on a regular basis. So you could go across, up and down, diagonal, and the whole board. So post again your photos, post your videos, tag us in it. Originality will be rewarded. Family time will be rewarded. Community will be rewarded. However, remember, safe social distancing. Practice that you're not going out in groups. Do not do this stuff at the park right now in a group. Murphy has a law in there that we can't assemble in groups, so don't do it. Shelter in place. Stay safe. But if you got to get out there because you're losing your marbles or you realize that you've been too complacent, this is a great way to help you do it. Be competitive with your family members, your friends, other people that started this fitness quest. Challenge them to something. If you and your buddy or you and your sister could do 10 push-ups each, challenge them. See who could get to 15 good, solid push-ups first. And then reward yourselves. Also, feel free to tag us in this stuff. So, what else can I say about this? I think that's pretty much it. Guys, we really want this to be fun for you. We want you to get moving. We want to have a great time. We put a lot of effort into all the things we bring you. I want to thank everybody on the Mayor's Wellness, the Garwood Mayor's Wellness Campaign, the Quality Institute, who helps us as well, the Mayor's Wellness Campaign at large in New Jersey, and a special thanks to Mayor Tedisco and Charles Lombardo for bringing this all together for us, and especially to Vinny and Hugh for pulling this together. My good friends on the committee, volunteers as always. So run through this, like us on Facebook. We'll have your Instagram account up soon. Go through this, tag us, put those photos up. You know the deal. If you have any questions, write them in the comments. Feel free to reach out to me directly. You can find our webpage at outrunyourfork.com or shoot me an email. You get the email on that webpage, guys. We are going to have a lot of fun. We're having fun bringing this to you. We look forward to all of your participation. And guys, just enjoy it. Like I always say, I'm Tony from Outrun Your Fork, and we look forward to hearing from you.